Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. This is going to be the video that talks you through what comes next. Who do I focus on for my next level 60 champion? What's the things that go through my head when I'm trying to do that? I'm on my free-to-play account. I'm day 33. If you've been following this series, you'll know that I've just hit Silver 1 in the arena. I focused as my first priority for my campaign farmer. I then went on and focused on my arena team. So the reason I did that was to start to get my missions going again. And now my missions are kind of back on track, flicking along, and I can do all of these until we hit the next arena hurdle. But I've already got an arena team built. So for me, the arena team will just continue to develop. I will focus on my arena battles every day so I can get this great haul moving. So I've got the campaign farmer. That was my starter champion, Elhain. She can deal with brutal, stage 12, stage 3, and she can just get my farm on track. I've just hit level 45, so I'm going to get something juicy here. Another bunch of gems, nice. And I saved this one for the video, guys. We've just hit my first full month's worth of rewards. Bam, 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 bam. We got some shards. So my team is far from complete in terms of quality champs. And I'm going to save these shards for the next summon event. I think we've got a summon rush coming as part of the fusion very soon. Let me just have a look at the date of that. So it's the 21st right now. I always will save shards on this account for some form of summon event. But I'm not in a place yet to save just for 2 times. I don't have the champs yet. So we can't get to greedy and just save for 2 times. So we've got, this one's happened. Champion Chase is on the 24th to the 26th of July. That's what I'm saving shards for next. So this will give me some additional rewards at the same time that I pull those new shards I just got. So we save those. We save them. Oh, nice. Double bubble. We save them for the next summon event. But we don't save them at this stage until the next 2 times. It's not the right time to do it. It's too early. Your account's not ready for that. So we got our number 1 priority, level 60 on a campaign farmer. Next thing I did was I got a level 60 on someone else who's going to come into my arena team, and I got a speed champ move in for my arena team, and I got a decreased defense champion for my arena team. So that was like my second big hurdle, was to get an arena team that can kill stuff. And we will keep going in and farming. So we've got the reset just happened, so I'll drop back down to bronze 4, but I'll get myself back into silver 1, and then I'll just maintain silver 1 farming medals each week. That's pretty much where I'm at. That has to continue. Same with faction wars. I'm not in a position to massively grow my faction wars, but you can see I'm just sneaking up some points, and every time there's a faction that I can just sneak a couple of extra levels, like this one. Pretty much these 2, 3 now, and then you throw in some food, are my champs. And I might just sneak another level here and there in faction wars, get the odd extra star, and start to earn some of those rewards that you see at the start there. So we don't have like a crazy team here. We've got like a mediocre team with 30, 40, and a 50, and a couple of bits of food. I don't know, if I'm honest, if it'll get through the boss stage. If it doesn't get through the boss stage, I've certainly got a threesome here that can get 2 stars elsewhere. But you want to continue to focus on faction wars all the time. Right from the start, right through to this point, continue to get those glyphs, and when you see an opportunity to develop into a couple of extra stages because your roster's just kind of deepening a little bit, you go ahead and do that. Do we have it here? We probably don't. I don't think with a 40 and a 50 we're going to clear this. I haven't got an actual damage dealer in this setup yet. We'll see. No, we're getting chunked too hard. But it's definitely, it has to stay a focus. It has to stay a focus for you. Otherwise, you just won't progress. So that's going to be a wipe. That's fair enough. But we're not a million miles away, actually. If I got this person geared, we might be able to do it. But you certainly continue to make sure you pick up your extra 2 stars, 2 stars, 2 stars, 2 stars, which I'm going to do here. So I can definitely do that. I can put 3 people in, and we can 2-star it. And that just is a general day-to-day progression. You know, when you see the opportunity, you go ahead and you take it. But from now on, now that my arena team's in order, now that my now that my campaign farm is on farm, nice and easy, we're going to start to concentrate on clan boss. We're still not in a position that we want to go ahead and massively compete in dungeons. I'll do the odd spider dungeons just to try and push some gear with a bit of extra energy. I'll do a little bit of minnow to get my champs to kind of level 2 or 3, and I'll show you that in a second, of their scores on faction, on masteries. So you see here, we've done the 2-star, and I picked up 1 more star and a speed glyph. Thank you very much. And I just edged my way towards the next reward. That's kind of what we're doing in Faction Wars. So my champs, I've got my 260s. I start to pick up just the extra odd level on masteries as we go. For Kale, I want to start to build towards his clan boss masteries. So we'll use 1 in here, and I want to build his accuracy up. So we're going to go the accuracy tree here. But slowly but surely, he will start to grow. I've done the same on a couple of others that I'm going to keep as well. But my next focus is Clan Boss. And the reason for that is Clan Boss gives you daily rewards. And some of those rewards can actually be pretty nice. It can give you gems, it can give you shards, it can give you books. And at the moment, I've been just kind of leaving it with the team that I had, but I'm 2 keying normal. Have I done my attacks yet today? I didn't do my attacks. Okay, let me show you one then. So I'm kind of using a blend of champs that I've built just kind of to date. So my 260s are in there. 250s that I built early to get me through campaign are in there. And then my speed lead, but not my arena one. So we don't have High Cartoon here. I've got my Diabolist because she's in Lifesteal Gear. So everyone here is in Lifesteal Gear. I've got a very simple kind of comp running. Just run it on full auto. But my focus now is to build this. So I want to move beyond normal. I want to be doing hard and then doing brutal. And the way we do that is to start to build in some key elements to Clan Boss. And I don't have them all yet, so I can just build 1 at a time. But we've got a Kale. Kale is a really solid Clan Boss champ. We've got speed with Diabolist. So I want to bring in a Frozen Banshee that I pulled recently. She's going to be my next Poisoner. She's going to complement really well with Kale. We will keep the speed in there, and for now, I'll keep Elhain in there until I get more 60s. But I've also pulled a Bulwark with Void Shard, so he's going to come in. He's a very good Clan Boss champ. And then basically, slowly but surely, you start to build up your Clan Boss team. When you've got a Clan Boss team and an Arena team built, you will then be capable of doing basically any dungeon to a reasonable level. I can already go into any dungeon and clear up to stage 11 with the team that I've built just for Arena and with those couple of 60s. When I progress and get a couple more Clan Boss champions up to 60, I'll be able to then push on to dungeons more towards like level 13 to 15, and that's when you start to get your 4 to 5 star gear on tap. Until I've got it on tap, I'm still in campaign, and I'll show you after this run what I'm doing with campaign. But up until this point, I've kind of been farming speed stage, the boss stage, because that's given me the opportunity to get some rare gear for the boss. I'm not going to dramatically improve my arena team from where it is now, and I don't need to. I've got it for where I need it to be. So the next focus would be to improve my lifesteal gear for clan boss teams and to get champions leveled more quickly. So it's basically a combination of either doing stage 12 in campaign, where you get the most experience and silver, and gaining lifesteal gear. And that's the two things that I'm going to do. So you see here, I need to hit 1.8 million, or might even be 1.6 to get a 2 key. We've easily got a 2 key team here. So I don't have any worry about it. I can literally just go in, hit the auto, whatever affinity, I hit the auto and I've got a 2 key team. That's fine. But this is like, it's a mediocre clan boss to hit in terms of rewards. I still get the odd book. I still get the odd like stack of a media amount of gems, but it's all important at this sort of level for free to play. But you basically need to consider who would be your next 6-star champ. And for me, it's clan boss level champions. I've got an AoE decreased defense, I've got damage, I've got speed, so now it's clan boss, and it's poison, and it's decreased attack, and it's weaken. So we're almost done here. probably it. No, Elhain, she's like taking an extra couple of hits. She's like, this is no. I've got a bit more than this. We're actually not even far from 1p in here. 2.6 mil. Probably if I had her a War Master, we would have 1p'd that. So 2.6, and I need to achieve, what, 3.6? So I'm probably about ready to start moving up to hard anyway. Now, with my priorities, I've got Frozen Banshee as my next priority. And then I've got Bulwark. Both of them are Clan Boss champs. And all I'm going to be doing is just focusing on getting these two to 60. Frozen Banshee first, because she's going to give me my biggest damage increase. Then Bulwark. I'm still not really hard focused on masteries. I'm still not hard focused on dungeons. And what I'm doing in campaign is I'm just going to finish off 3-star and everything now. With 260s, you should be able to 3-star everything. So we've got our Kale and Elhain combo, both in lifesteal gear, both kicking out some good levels of damage. So we should be able to 3-star all of the gaps and get myself that extra Sacred Shard, which I'll pull again in the next champion event, next summoning event of some sort. And once all of that 3-starring is done, we're just going to focus on leveling other champs. So for anyone who's kind of still in their early stages, I'll just reiterate again, got my 3-stars there, nice. Just reiterate again, the focus for who to 6-star should be, these are the ones that, actually no, I'm just going to go with the 3-star. So it should be Campaign Farmer, second person for your arena team that can also step into Clan Boss. Kale's great for that, by the way. All the starter heroes are great for that. Then it's focusing on your Clan Boss champions, and ideally it's someone who's going to bring poison damage, someone who's going to bring decreased attack, and someone who can bring a weaken. If you've got all those things and they're actually useful in dungeons as well, even better. But that's definitely the focus for me. Whilst farming either stage 12-3 or with one person, so one person needs to be able to do it, which my Elhain does, or farming the lifesteal sets. So farming in the lifesteal area of campaign. It's not getting yourself into dragon and all that sort of stuff. If you're going to go into Minotaur, throw in some food as well. Don't just throw in champs at a max level. Throw in the food champs that you want to level. So if I was doing Minotaur right now, I would have Frozen Banshee in the Minotaur runs. She's already been in it. You could probably see that I've got some masteries on her already. She has been in my Minotaur runs because she's the next person I'm leveling, and because I want to get her the base level masteries. So it's always using your energy as efficiently as you can to make sure that you're always developing your team. But right now, I'm only pushing 260 through here to get my reward. Once that's done, Kale takes a back seat, Elhain becomes the farmer, and we just run with 3 food champs, or 3 champs that we're leveling, or with the champs that we're feeding up. So can we do this? This will be interesting. As long as he doesn't do his crazy ability, we should be fine. Go on, Kale, finish him up. There we go. So that is brutal campaign, 3-starred, another sacred in the bank. And from that stage, I mean, I could go on and get myself some of the rewards here. Like this 100 gems would be pretty nice to get. I could do that pretty quickly, I think, just by taking the same 2 champs through the early stages. As soon as you get to like stage 5, I'd say in Nightmare campaign, it actually gets really hard. And these sort of style of champs will start to struggle. We're just about going to, I think, we'll get through this without too many problems at this stage. But yeah, when you get to higher levels, it does start to come pretty hard. But even here, they're all going to get an attack, and they hit hard. You know, Nightmare campaign stuff does hit hard. But we're going to be cleaning it out pretty comfortably, I think. So yeah, so I can 3-star a bunch of this, and I will do. Plus you get some 5-star gear, 5-6-star gear, and I'll get myself, you know, 1 million silver. That's massive for me at this level of account. So don't ever discount how strong campaign is for development. In terms of dungeons and stuff like that, I have put some work into building up some potions over the last couple of days. So you can see here I've started to get, I got some potions here to go for my High Cocoon. I'm going to need to do some more for the Arcane. But Spider I've worked a little bit on, and I can do stage 9 comfortably, so that's kind of like a farm point for me. Dragon I've not put any effort into at all. Ice Golems I did a bit just because it was a mission, and that tends to be when I dip into these now, when it's a mission. But you want to make sure you're really farming somewhere that is 4 to 5 star gear if you decide to come into here. You can see Minnow, I can farm up to stage 11 pretty easily, and that will only develop as my champs develop. So for now, it's just about progressing campaign, progressing food, get more 6 stars, now with a clan boss focus. So you should see, I'd say within the next month, I'll be pushing out some decent damage on Brutal clan boss. So first month, base levels, second month, clan boss. Hope that's interesting, guys. Hope it's useful. I'll catch you soon.